Hey everybody, for my restoration video, I'm going to be going over a site called Nesquebec State Park. I'm going to identify two different threats to it and two different ways to restore it. Before we get into the threats and the restoration, I figured it'd be essential to provide a description of the site. The section I chose is a mixed hardwood forest, oak, maple, birch, and a hemlock, basically the standard Pennsylvania lineup. Reliable but not trying too hard. It sits near Nescapec Creek watershed and several wetlands, which is why so many species depend on it, even salamanders who essentially have no standards when it comes to real estate. Next, let's identify some threats. One major threat has been logging. Once trees were removed, the canopy opened up and the microclimate changed fast. Sunlight, temperature, and moisture all shifting. The forest is equivalent of suddenly losing your roof. Heavy machinery also compacted the soil. This slows the tree's growth, and nothing grows well in a soil that's been flattened like a parking lot. Threat number two, invasive species. After disturbance, invasive plants, especially the Japanese barberry and the multifloral rose, moved in. They're extremely aggressive, the type of plants that don't wait to be invited. They crowd out native species, reduce habitat quality, and basically rewrite the ecological rules in their favor. So how do we go about restoring this? The first step I'd take to restore the site is replanting native trees. Oak, hickory, and eastern hemlock, like mentioned before, rebuilds the canopy and is essential if we want a stable forest again. Soil restoration is also needed, adding wooden debris, leaf litter, and aerating compacted areas. Think of it as giving the soil back its structure so it can actually function again. Step number two would be removing invasive shrubs. This takes time, consistency, and usually a lot of gloves people wish they would have bought thicker. For reestablishing native species, I'd use augmentation. This is basically adding individuals of important plants to boost their numbers and to help restore natural forest structure. Lastly, restoring this log section of Nescapade State Park is about more than just fixing a single patch of forest. It's about rebuilding an ecosystem that supports wildlife, protects water quality, and keeps the larger landscape functioning the way it should. When native trees return, when invasive plants are controlled, and when the soil starts to recover, the entire system becomes stronger and more resilient. That benefits everything, from the creek and the wetlands to animals that rely on these corridors to survive. Projects like this take time, consistency, and community involvement, but the results last for decades. By restoring this site, we are investing in a long-term health of the park, the surrounding region, and the future of the species that live here. Thank you all for watching.